So welcome back everybody to another video of mine, and hold on, let me position this in the right way. There we go. Anyway, so what's happening right now is that, so let me put these over here. Sorry, okay, now here we go. So anyway, we're doing a little update of my layout, and anyway, what's happening is that I'm adding more detail to it, so take a look around. It's really hard at focusing right now. Is there just too much light? There we go. Anyway, what happened was that today I decided to make a abandoned railway. Now what you need to do is see that type of track right there, or we could use any track. You'd even use this, but that track is not in use, and it doesn't even have like the rail ties on it. So I just had to like tape them together, and then put this grass over it. And hold on, these are not supposed to be over here. Anyway, I put grass over it, pat it down. You may want to pat it down sometimes if it raises back up. But I even added this little, how would you say, I guess stopper. And trust me, it works. I mean, I just ran Thomas right into it, and it stopped him. So I just used super glue and cut off the heads of matches and made it into like a door shape. So anyway, here it is. It's just this stuff, grass, brush, and I put it all on the tracks. And I just refilled on gravel, and I just refilled on grass. Huge bag for $1, and the other one was like another for like, the coal was like $1.50, $1.30. Anyway, you can get these at your local store. They're in your local store, some of them. Michael's would be a good place to go. Any craft store would be a good place to go. So yeah, I had all these little, what do they call them? Telephone lines, or electrical lines, whatever they call them. I just put them under the track so they won't flop around, and plus it, I don't know, it makes them stay there, you know, so they're pretty tough if they're in there. If you put them in there right. I think they may be like that, maybe just go in there like that, but anyway. I got this train from a flea market. It looks pretty old and busted up, as you could tell. It didn't run. It has never run. Poor thing, the gear's been stripped out of it. So that's what happened with that. And the track goes all the way from here to up there, as you could tell. Even to the very end. And I added some coal to this, I don't know, not a flat bend. It's like a flat bend almost. But then I added some coal to this, and it's real coal. Well, I mean, it's like pebbles, but I would like to say real coal. It looks like the real thing almost. And I actually popped it out. If you could tell, if you could see some other videos, I actually popped it out. Wait, hold on, that light again. There we go. I actually popped out the fake coal and put in the real coal. And let me see where the bag is. I'll give you info. There's the bag. I refilled on that yesterday. And where did that bag go? Anyway, there was a bag that is just like a flat bag, and anyway, it looks like there's black pebbles in there, and I said, hey, that looks pretty good for coal. The only disadvantage of this is that it weighs your cars more, and disadvantage is the train can't pull it. Thomas can barely pull that load. He can pull that load. I'll put him on here. And I have everything ready to go. Let's see the cord. Here's the cord, and I'll show you. He's Batman, but he doesn't connect up. As you could tell, he's got a different connector right there, as you could tell with Thomas right there. And this one has like a coupler, like the real life ones, which I wish they would have done that with the real Thomas. I don't see the reason why they should have done it, but I mean, to be honest, it would look more real, or I guess somewhat more real for the train. So let me back him up. And I'll show you. Oh, wait, I gotta get up there to couple him. Just be careful. He's not real good on that green stuff. But anyway, actually, this track actually has enough energy to go to right there, which I just found that out not too long ago. We'll couple up Thomas and we'll give him a run. He can barely run, the poor thing. I mean, he's so small. Batman needs to make Thomas somewhat stronger. Okay, I think that's set, and I got some switches, quite a bit, and, alright, let's see if, alright, yeah, there we go, he can barely just pull these. I mean, yeah, he's doing pretty good with this. I mean, this is what I'm using for Thomas, just these two cars. Yeah, he's doing pretty good with this, actually. They're not as bad as with those over there. He may be struggling just a little bit, but there's full speed. And he tends to go faster down this hill right here. So, yeah, there's Thomas. I'm going to back him up to the station. Oh no. He hit one of those rail things. Yeesh. Poor Thomas. I don't think I leveled him up right. Sorry about that, Thomas. Anyway, will he still move if I put him on the rail? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's a little odd. I may have to work with that. Anyway, I'll just have to work with this. Maybe there's something holding it down. Probably the multiple mountains. But so yeah, here it is, the realistic Thomas scene. And I'm actually remaking the Thomas again, the one with the Thomas and the trucks. As you can tell, I've got more stuff, more, stuff to work with, more background. I just made the cloud background not a couple days ago, and that's a future mountain, gray mountain. Actually, I'm gonna tell you this to all of you guys. So, I saw this statue on the internet, and it was like I saw a guy picking up and putting it in the truck. So I went like, hey, that looks really cool. I have no idea what it was or what it is. If you know what it is, comment down below. But anyway, it looks like this has got brick on it, and it has like a hat and a cane with it, or a hand or something like that. And I wanted to make it, here's a brick detail on it. It's like, looks like the Illuminati to me. I had to make the eye slit for it with styrofoam ball cut in half. And yeah, that's that one thing, and I have to cut the scene and do it again.